Hello everyone, welcome to a little bit more Hytale here. I've got one objective on my mind today, and that is the final upgrade for the farmer's workbench. We only need 20 more storm petals, and I think if we go up north to our dark temple area, we can probably manage that. Let me just let's as we usually do, we will start by picking up all the crops. I don't know, maybe somebody knows this. This is something that I don't know. I don't know the answer to this, but I would love to. Does the server run when you're not online? Because I feel like with Minecraft, for example, if nobody is on the server, it just time doesn't pass. It just pauses. This was different from like Ark, Survival Evolved back in the day, because you had to log in every day or your dinos died. Just part of why we didn't keep that server going all the time. But this, it definitely, like, you know, you don't have to worry about your dinos dying, but there is still, like, it feels, wow, I hit that exactly 300, and still plenty more to smelt. Ooh boy. But it feels like every time I log in, it's a different time of day, which doesn't make a ton of sense if nobody's on the server. Whatever, man, I don't know. So step one, we're gonna go to Dark Temple. And then if I am remembering correctly, we have a zone 4 over here, and then up past said zone 4, we get back to a zone 2. Now we have been over to this zone 4. It's quite large, but that is not where I want to go right now. I mean, we're probably going to have to go through it to get where I want to go, but like that's not the objective. We could swing through it though, because there's gonna be blood roses. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that bit of generation either, so don't look at me. There's a couple little wonky bits of water around here. I don't know what to tell you, man. Games just be like that sometimes. I've seen far worse chunk errors in Minecraft, so... Why is the game acting like I'm underwater? Okay, it's fixed now. That was just strange. Alright, so we're over here. There's zone 4. I think we need to go that way. Either that way or it's up here. Yeah, I hope it's not just up north. Then I would feel silly for going over towards zone 4. We'll keep an eye on the map as we go around, because I am going around to this. There's a little bit of this burn forest over here that we could check out. But I want to go to the bigger one. It's a little baby one. You know, last time we found golden wood, it was right near one of these fallen trees. If after all this time there's golden wood on that, I would be grumpy. Probably not. That's not the right kind of forest, I don't think. I also really wish the map was persistent, I think is the way to put that. it always just is like a circle around you. I mean, right now it's showing more for some reason, but usually it's just a little circle. And you can't like just keep scrolling it to see everywhere you've been. Maybe there's like cheater reasons for that. I don't know. It would still be nice. Aha, see, there's zone 1, I guess. Whatever. The two things on the... Ooh, hello. Two things on the agenda are farming bench, and if we happen to come across the things for recipes, then I also want that. Which is why we are going to stop in here. Boy, the render distance is pretty solid, huh? That's far away. We still need the seed recipe for the blood rose. And this large area here is where that is. I think I'll just go around over here. So still zone 1. Maybe we get into zone 2 over there. Woohoo! I should stop staring at the map. Oh, hello. Why does this go down? Stop that. That's annoying. Won't be like that. Okay. Up we go. Can I? Oh, I can. Hello. An awkward way up, but it worked. Just the saying, if it's stupid and it worked, then it wasn't stupid. Blood rose. Recipe. Give it to me. Please? You guys have no idea how many of these stupid blood roses I have chopped already. It's a lot. We got the Azure Kelp recipe on the first attempt. Every other recipe has been a nightmare. I have no use for these petals either, so this is all essentially wasteful. We could pick these up to use as decoration, but no. Instead, we must destroy the plant in the hope of obtaining a recipe. Okay, so yes, there is a zone 2 over there. Good. So we'll continue off to the east for that. That's exciting. I was fairly certain that was the case, and I'm just happy to see that it was. Oh, finally. Finally. I will, if I see any more here, then I will chop them in case I get another recipe for somebody else to use. I'm gonna say, watch, that one's gonna drop one. Oh no. I think you actually take less damage if you stand still. That's the vibe I get. Food consumes stamina. Eating food uses stamina. That's interesting. Wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna bonk my head there. Nope. Nope. There was another blood rose over here somewhere. Ow. There it is. And nope. If we don't get another recipe, it's not the end of the world. I mean, somebody at camp, me, can make them. So if we want to use them as decoration, we can. But for completionist's sake, I mean, really. I'm sure we would love to all have them. I've clearly been here before. Sweet. We've got 2. Then I think we move on. Honestly. Hypixel, it would be nice for the purpose of multiplayer servers. I'm a little on the fence. On the one hand, it would be nice if there was a way to duplicate the recipes. Like an intentional in-game way, not like a hack way. So that other people on the server could learn them. On the other hand, if you're going with like a big SMP sort of thing, then this could be, you know, maybe you're putting together a shopping district. And this way, only one person is the master of a given recipe. I mean, it could be more than one person, but realistically, unless everybody wants to go all over creation, it may very well be just the one person. Ow, stop. I got attacked by a chicken. Getting beat up by a chicken. Why does eating consume stamina? That one's a little strange to me. And how did that end up out there? Alright, keep going east. Who's emailing me? Nobody important. Just some new forum posts. I need to climb up, please. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I need to climb up, please. Yes. Don't act like you can't get up that gap. I don't like toads. No, thank you, Toad. No, thank you, cow. Gonna scoot past that cow. Somewhere over here is also where we first went down into Dino Land. Hi, Wraith. I think it's over here or something. I don't know. We got a bunch of torches around it. But now we know the secret like fast way into Dino Land. So that's exciting. Okay. I need some water. This is a very nice big zone 2, and more importantly, all of this mountain. So we are going to start north and then work our way back around to the south. The mountains are where we are going to be most likely to find our storm things. I suppose most of you are too young to know what I'm whistling. That's okay. Once upon a time, when people still watched TV, there was a show called Knight Rider. Had a artificially intelligent car back in the 80s or something. I want to say it was 80s. It's a little before my time, if I'm quite honest, but I'm familiar with it. Anyway, that's what that's from. We are now... Cool. We'll just head over this and then be in the desert. I will chop down every storm adjacent thing I can find. Would you go up the mountain, please? Thank you. Naturally, there are none here, but over there are. Wait. I was wrong. There was a storm thistle. What? Why are you... Did you just pop out of the ground, sir? Did you not do that? Now, this does not... No. We've got a grand total of two. Ooh, I think that's another Farron settlement. That looks like a big one, too. Maybe we can find some of our, I think we're missing one or two still in the bestiary, so to speak. Weirdly enough, silver still something that I have very little of. Get a little lay of the land here. So we've got a scorpion, probably some more storm stuff over there. And then we'll just continue circling around. But I do want to swing into this settlement at some point here. I still don't even know what the last storm plant is. What? Hey, Pixel, can you please nerf these jerks? Just make them attack way less often, for one. This is probably our closest way into the settlement, actually. So we may just want to do that now. Then we will come back up. Hello. It's a fair and long tooth. Hi. Can we be friends? Ow! Why are you attacking me? Some of these guys are really just very attacky. Ow! Stop. Do you just all have to hit me once? Is that what's going on? You have a blood leaf in here. I'm stealing these then, if you're just gonna keep attacking me for no reason. Or are they doing that because I stole from a different village? I have definitely never attacked a Farron, so I'm very confused as to why they are grumpy at me. Neener, neener, can't get me. I'll leave then. They're all gonna be a bunch of grouches. So that is one more Farron that we didn't have. I don't know if that's the last one. It was one or two left, I think. It's raining up here. I saw that there was one over there, don't worry. I saw it, but I want to start over here and then work my way back. Make sure I don't miss any. Okay. Okay. There's that 4 now, I think. Just kidding. We have 11. I was close. We'll get spares as long as we're here. I'm pretty sure that I have the Stormcap mushroom recipe, so that's a little less urgent. Pretty sure I don't have any recipe for the thistle. I see you homing in on me. You see that? I shot him and the sun came out. It's my anti-rain dance. Did I? No, I didn't miss any. Got a bunch off of that one. I think the thistles must just drop more of them. Okay, well the good news is we have enough. But we are here, and there's a lot of places for me to gather them, so I'm gonna. Didgeridoo. Chitin. I suppose from the guy I shot. Not Titan, chitin. Chitin. Captions. Stop putting Titan. Chitin. Chitin. Do you not understand how the English language works? Captions? Auto captions? What if I say chitin? No, now you put chicken. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why when you make YouTube videos, you should manually edit your captions. And this is also why you should stop relying on ChatGPT to answer your questions. Because AI is dumb. What is happening there? Is this some weird TAA thing? Video. No, that's like a lighting bug. Interesting. Well, now we know. That does make sense. It seems to happen as the sun goes down, so it's probably like not quite understanding the light changing on these edges here. Okay, well. That's probably a skeleton thing, right? Surely that's not a friendly outpost. Ow. Spyglasses are not a thing in this game, right? Like, I'm not... I'm not making that up. Uh-oh. I don't have any more arrows. That's bad. This is exactly the sort of area where you need arrows. This is an interesting structure that I don't think I've quite seen the like of before. Okay, yeah, definitely there's skeletons here. If there's like a bed here, I might just steal it. Oh, there's a skeleton. Nothing terribly exciting here. A little bit of extra food that we can chow down on. Tell you what. Bedroll time. Only because this is much easier to break. Later, losers. You don't have anything I want anyway. My God. So we refinanced, and now everybody is like, hey, there's a new thing on your credit history. Hey, you know there's a new mortgage account? Hey, someone stealing your identity and opening a mortgage in your name? I'm just gonna say it. If you are opening a mortgage in my name, you already have enough money to afford a house. Which means you're not doing... There's no reason for you to use my name. What would be the point of that? I missed one. No, it's all the way over there. But what if that's the one? What if that specific sapling, that could be the one that finally gives me the seed? We have to go check. Otherwise, for the rest of my life, I will live in regret. Not knowing if this sapling right here had been the one. It wasn't. All my hopes and dream. Single dream. My hopes and single dream. Gone in an instant. Alas. I would love some arrows. But arrows would require a bench. And a bench requires wood. Hi. Rude. Okay, that was it. And now I don't get my special anymore because I had to eat. I wish that you would keep your specials. I wish you would keep the specials. They probably decided there was some balance reason not to do that. I just mostly find it annoying. Sometimes you just gotta eat a burger, you know? Or a fruit skewer. Close enough. No more saplings, no more storm caps. I am probably going to regret it if I do not make a bench. I should probably just keep a workbench in there. That would be the sort of thing a smart person would do. But I am not a smart person. What is over yonder? Another extremely large zone 4. We are currently trying to avoid going too far. Like, we want to leave one direction open. So most of my exploration, if you've been watching and wondering why I don't just turn around and go north, which is where I am now, instead of what I had been doing, which was just going south and east. Because this is an early access game, at any point in time here, and frankly, it already has happened and is continuing to happen. They keep updating the world generation. The problem is, if you have already generated that bit of the world, you won't get the new generation. So, for example, Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I don't have arrows. There is at least one zone 4 on our map where we are not going to be able to get the dinosaurs because they added those after we popped into that zone 4. So that's a bummer if we wanted to go there and look for them. However, obviously the zone 4 that we just passed through on the way to here does have dinosaurs because I've seen them. Unless I'm mistaken, right? Maybe maybe the idea is that as long as there's the jungle, they can spawn. And maybe the jungle always was there? I don't know. Either way, all of the major updates so far. Well, patch 2. Chickens, stop jumping on the cactus. And the forthcoming update 3 both have updated world generation, and I'm sure that that is just going to keep happening. So we're trying to keep zones of the map open so that we don't just have to restart the server all the time. And fully aware that, like, eventually we're just going to have to. That's just the nature of this kind of thing. But, like, ideally what I would like to do is keep this server up until we're out of early access. Once the game hits, like, 1.0. Then we're going to wipe. We're going to make a new server. And just see, like, what happens when you start from scratch. And until then, our world's just going to be a little bit janky. We're going to have to be careful about going to too many places, etc. It's fine. That's just the way it is sometimes. All right, well, we have enough storm petals. I probably don't need to kill all of the mushrooms. He says, continuing to kill all the mushrooms. I do not have a recipe for this thistle yet, though. And I don't even know what the third one is. There's a whole other storm seed bag. I don't even know what it is yet. Yeah, so I think we'll come here, then we'll circle back around to the west. And then we can head back home that way. For blood, there was a mushroom, there was a rose, there was a leaf. For the azure, we have a fern, we have a mushroom, and I don't know what the third is. I feel like the fern is more akin to the thistle, which is probably akin to the leaf. So there must be some kind of storm flower. Not that. It's not the fire flower. I've tried. I do not know. I don't know what it is, and I don't know where to find it. My camera is not very well centered. Or perhaps I am not very well centered in my camera. Red arid flowers. Mushrooms. Lots of thistle. Good. Ow. I could cook the food, but I'm feeling lazy. Nice. Now we're in Thistle Land. Nope, that's just junk on the ground. Cool. Give me a recipe. Give to me one recipe. Please. That didn't work. I tried asking nicely. Hello. How are you doing? Recipes. Is there even any other thistle up here? What is going on? Oh, I was in my brain. I thought, wow, I can't block with the hatchet. Of course I can't. It's not a weapon. It is only for chopping trees. Thistle over there. There's a bit longer of a drop. No, 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 no. You don't see me. You don't see me. He sees me. Not too much. What's up with you? Oh my god, I literally cannot fight back against this guy. Just go away. All right, we're gonna work our way up. You are also good. That's good. Happy Wednesday to you. It's been going fine. Aha, here's the storm thistle. Took a while, but we made it up here. Oh, there's the one I ran right past. Like a dum-dum. Excuse me. Pardon me. Nope. Of course there is not a recipe. I play lots of other games. There's a bunch in my About section down below that you can check out if you are interested. Sometimes it's horror games. Sometimes it's Metroidvania games, but at the moment, I've been playing Hytale. Is that a scorpion? I cannot tell from this distance. Are we at the bottom of this? Yeah, we basically ran out. Okay. then I think it's time for us to skedaddle back home and upgrade the bench. I am enjoying Hytale. Do you play Hytale? I've been playing a lot of it lately. Yeah, we don't really need to go to Zone 2 anymore. We're just gonna skedoodle. I don't even need to pick up this wheat. We have so much essence of life. And just, What are you doing, crab? Crab? Oh, that's a lobster. What are you doing? You're not a... Lobsters don't go in trees. Weirdo. Okay, I'm actually a little too far south. So we need to head back this way. There's some whales over there. All right, what's the quickest way up? We really want to go through here. This is gonna be... No, I didn't miss it. You're just asking a lot of questions, which makes me think you're about to start asking me if I want your art services, and then I'm gonna have to block you. I guess Sari bot hasn't caught you yet. Alright, let's move around here. No, this is a way worse way up. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go chopping with the old pickaxe. This is gonna be an annoying climb. I don't think there's much of a way around that. Brother, are any of these good? This is just a whole... This is just a whole wall of lava. Since we need to be north anyway, I guess we will go north around it. Okay, once we get around this... Yeah. Wait, what? Is my regular bed just actually closer? Surely not. That would be preposterous. Yeah, I could almost get up there, but I think then I'm just gonna jump into lava. Yeah. Not helpful. Here we go. We finally found somewhere useful. I think we can get up right here. No, that's too high. There we go. We are up. So if my bed is over there, I don't know. I guess we just go straight across. Ah, yes. These ones are the fake things. Where's my... Here we are. No. Don't go that far south, me. I don't think we've, like, explored this far south on this zone 4, but we've definitely been across it. It might actually be better to just run home. Because where are we? There's the Dark Temple bed, which means that warp is over there. So our bed's gonna be over here somewhere, probably. Yeah. We're just gonna make the long trek then. Oh boy. Oh, blue stuff. This is not the other Azure thing. No, that's just blue. Blue common mushroom, blue nettle, blue glowing mushroom, violet glowing mushroom. None of this is Azure. So no Azure stuff. That was probably not the smartest way down, but it was the fastest. All right, hold on. I'm having old people problems. I can see Forgotten Temple Gateway on the map. That's going to be the ice one. Yeah. I mean, the bed is still kind of far away. It would potentially be slightly faster to go up to the Dark Temple warp. But I don't think it's that faster. Piggies. Hold on. How are you supposed to sit? If you are not a gremlin and you sit correctly, your feet are planted on the floor, back is up, perhaps even slightly leaned forward. Like this? Maybe? How does one adult? Feels like when you're almost 4 decades into life here. Somebody should have taught you these things. Uh-oh, the icon is increasing in size. Don't take that out of context. We don't need to be putting that energy into the world. All right, I'm gonna sit like completely removed from the back of my chair for a minute. Which means that I have like no headroom in this framing, but we need to try the experiment and see if it feels any better. If you are like an elementary school teacher and you're watching, first of all, thank you. Keep up the good work. But also, teach your little video game gremlin students how to sit in a chair so that they don't hurt their back. Because my back is all kinds of messed up now. Because I don't think I have ever sat in one correctly. Oh, we're quite close. We could actually probably stop it. Oh, I have 2 Farron things. So it must be 2 that we were missing. I just happen to have picked them both up now. I hope. We'll stop it there and drop those off. And then we can go to our upgrade. Ow! Oh, it even tells you where spawn is? Yeah, I guess it does. I guess that's handy if like somebody new joins the world. This is not home. Home is that way. This is just another little Canadian village. Hi, friends. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what was that? Hey, Bun Bun. You having a little nap? I mean, I could take him out in like one hit, but also, if I don't have to waste the durability, why bother? He's you. Hello, our original base. I'm sorry, I know it's very dark for you guys right now. Oh. I never re-equipped my torches and stuff. Well, that's a problem. You having a little sit? Okay. Ugh. Now that we are in a place of safety here real quick, I'm gonna take care of some business over here on the stream. Let's also... Where's the buttons? Spam. Next. Scam. Where's the... Cool. Let us... What? Come on now. That feels a little nicer. Now I don't have to look at all the junk anymore. Having those art scammers come into your chat is always a surefire way to ruin the vibes of the stream. So I like to get them out of the door as fast as possible and not waste anybody's time. All right, so you record. We had 6 memories. Which means we are still missing 2 Farrens. No clue which ones though. Oh my god. Okay. Twitch has received my report, in case you were curious. So we are now only 10 away from that upgrade. Awesome. Oh, you're a Klops merchant. I think there's potentially some Klops duders out in the world. I feel like on somebody else's gameplay, Martin in the Littlewood, somebody else. I don't remember who. I think they had pissed one of them off. And so he didn't want to deal with them anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's really dark right now. But I didn't bring torches, apparently. And we are quite close to home anyway. Once we get home, I will figure out where I put said torches. I think they are in like the first chest here. Then we can go take a nap and make it daytime so that everybody can see again. Uh-huh. Told you I knew where they were. Now then. Okay, so that's what we need. I'm just gonna go through dropping things off. Magma. That recipe we will save somewhere up here. I think we can throw that. Then here we're going to throw the leather. We have a couple other ores to throw there. And finally, the potions can go up there. Everything else is coming with me to the house. Dunk. And sleep. Now then, we can actually do the exciting thing. So we have extra blood leaf, extra azure kelp, extra blood rose. I like that order a little better. So in order to make this happen, we need to come here and drop these off. Okay, we have everything that we need to upgrade this now, or we should anyway. So let's take a look. There's everything. Oh my God. Okay, I see. So what I was confusing was the tier 9 and the tier 10 requirements. I thought we were collecting enough to have 200. And then we got to this point and tier 9 was like, oh, you only need 100. Nope. It's tier 10. Tier 10 is all the petals again, but now we need 200. The good news is we can craft seed bags. Oh, this is what we need the crystal shards for. So we don't need to go looking anymore. We can just craft them, which is awesome. So these are going to be the remaining Azure and 2 Storm. But we do need tier 10 if we want to craft these. So we need red crystal shards, yellow and blue crystal shards. Good news. Red, yellow, blue. We don't have a ton. Actually, hold on. Let's start somewhere better. We have everything we need for that. We have a whole bunch of that and we have a bunch of this. So let's play this smart. So since we have all the red, that means I don't need to bring any of the red crystal shards. Oof. Now I assume these are things that I'm going to need to water. So yeah, there we go. There's that. Then we are going to craft the Azure Cap spore stuff. Just do all, and then all. All 2 of them. Sick. Okay. Let's clean this up. If I had to guess, this is sort of the intended loop here. So, like, you are meant to go out and collect all these things. Nothing. I don't want anything. You're meant to go out and collect all of these. And then... after you, like, by the time you get through them, you have hopefully picked up at least one recipe for each. Which allows you to plant them, which makes it much faster and easier to collect the remaining ones. That's my read of the situation. I put this in my backpack, didn't I? So, to get blue and yellow crystal shards... Oh! The blue crystal shards are actually in the desert, which is confusing. That's in that big tree thing. Yellow crystal shards. I don't know. I don't know where we find those. Shoot. I mean, we should plant these, actually. What do we got? 3? Okay. In my settings, hold on. So, controls, gameplay? Gameplay. Armor and items, preferred pickup locations. No, is it later? I think it's later they've added like a shift thing. Because I would really like to be able to shift click and not have it immediately go into my backpack. That's actually kind of annoying. Now, what I really want to know, if I whack these for the petals, can we get recipes off the ones that we grow? I don't have an answer for that. It's a little less useful then, but, you know, whatever. All right, let's take this time then to... All right, these are all failures. They didn't do what I wanted. For those of you new to the channel, I planted these a long time ago. And if you look at Let's Play series time, they would be like episode 1. Okay, those are just regular old blue petals, so they can stay. Make sure that nobody put crystals somewhere else. Oh. We have a lot more storm petals. Hello? I didn't realize we had all these. Oh, these are the ones... No. I don't know what these are. So we actually don't need a ton more of those. I doubt we will be lucky enough to get what we need out of those 2. But I could just throw these down. I'm gonna take 2 of those, 2 of those. And I am sorry to say... that they're getting plopped down. Just for the petals. Now with any luck, we will have all the storm petals that we need after this. It's just going to be the blue guys, and we planted a bunch of those. So hopefully that will grow pretty nice. None of this is mature yet. Who just grew? Whomst. Who did that? I'm watching you. I saw that. Don't act like you didn't do it. All right, back to housekeeping. While we wait for things to grow, it is a perfect time to do some housekeeping. Okay, so where are we at? We have 120 more thorium or adamantite to craft over there. I still have no clue. Storm leather. This might be something we look up. Hytale storm leather. Oh. I see. Storm leather. I'm glad I looked this up so that we don't waste a bunch of time. Storm leather is much like mithril. It's just not in adventure mode yet. You can only get it in creative. That is a future thing. Well then, so for right now, adamantite is our focus. That is the best item in the game. I almost hit the wrong button, which means as these daggers start to wear down, as they already are, then we can turn that, we can replace that with mithril. Or not mithril, oh my god, adamantite. I mean, we have another set here. Are they not already? Hold on. Why does this not tell me what their durability is going to be? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We have adamantite for days, so there's not a ton of reason not to use it. Anything that's mature, we will harvest. We're going to need the essence of life, unfortunately. And blue crystals. Blue crystals. Let's find out if I'm right. There's no reason to sit around here waiting. We can go to where I believe the blue crystals are. That's not... the right zone. So the big tree thing is over here somewhere. Here? This looks tree-like. Above the Scarab Hive, I think. I should have... No. I almost went to somewhere that all the scarabs are without bringing any arrows, and that would be a mistake. It helps if it actually has a warp destination. Hmm? So arrows. We have none. Arrows. That should get me 80. Yeah, that'll tide me over for a little bit. I think that should be good. We can eat a little of this freebie food that I found. So that's blue aloe. It's not azure. Their animations really do get reduced at range, huh? Wait. Is this the way to the tree? Oh, it's like way over there, isn't it? Go away, don't want any. There we go. I think I see it off in the distance now. That, I think, is where we shall find, excuse me, the blue crystals. I don't want to fight you. Yeep. No, that's what I'm thinking of. Got it. And if along the way we find any blue petals, we'll steal those. But what even is this? Bones? It's just bones. Bones and what? Calcite? Chalk. Interesting. I don't need to steal any of the blood stuff. We got plenty of that. Would you climb? Hello? Oh, these are cyan. Well, that's not helpful at all then. Blue crystals. Where does one find specifically blue crystals? I mean, I guess logically it would be in the Blue Forest area. Then I guess I will go look there. It's on the other side of the desert, but it's not that far, all things considered. And I think we can work our way back home from there. I mean, we can just walk. The desert is not that far. Well, this particular desert is not that far from home. Which is why eventually I want to get rid of that teleporter and make a rail line. And we can just take a minecart. Who knows? Maybe we'll just find some crystals somewhere. All right. Blue foresty area. Crystals? What are you? Cyan. I hate you. Cyan. So we know in zone 1 we have the earth golem. And the earth golem drops green. Sorry, fish. Drops green crystal shards, which are annoyingly unhelpful in the current moment in time. Then we have the there's in the desert desert guy probably drops yellow if I had to guess. There's a guy in the lava area who probably drops red. I think. I'm assuming that's why I had some red crystal shards. Which leads me to believe that there's a guy in a blue area, zone 2. If we find a forgotten temple gateway in a zone 2, perhaps that is an icy golem. And perhaps said icy golem drops blue crystals. Unfortunately, that would leave us going up there. Back towards the Dark Temple. That's so far away. Bear, and there's a big dude. And I don't particularly care to deal with either of them right now. Sometimes on these, you can also find the storm plants. So I'm just darting my eyes around just in case. In this instance, I'm less interested in the yellow petals or the storm petals, and more interested in just seeing if I can get the recipe. I see. So there's like storm thistle And there's storm sapling. So I guess here in zone 1 must be where you get the storm thistle. Uh-huh. Well. Blood rose? It's a random blood rose? Oh, chill, dude. Yeah, just calm down, bear. Okay? Nobody invited you. In the likely event then that we do not get all of the azure petals that we need from this little excursion, then I think we're gonna have to go up north again. Those didn't finish growing yet? Oh, I mean, I guess I was not loading the area or whatever. I only need two murders. So I think we should have everything we need for those, which is nice. Thistle, sapling, mush. No weird crystals somewhere else. I mean, there might be up at the house, I guess. I don't know. Green petals don't go there. What did I just put in there? Actually, literally what did I just put in there? I'm very confused. I don't know. It's gone. Then let's tan some leather and we're gonna go drop off the meat and see what we get from the crops. Doink. Oh my god, really? Okay, well, we can take care of this. I'm not gonna chop these down because they're there and looking nice. I know that we can make more of these. So you know what? I don't care. Oh, now you're gonna give me two. You know what, game? You know what? That's rude. That's what. All right. So we have all of those. We are just waiting on the azure. We'll sleep. Everything will pop up in the morning here. Then we can chop that down and move on there. Now. Okay. Blink. It feels weird to chop down your crops. But we need the petals. Oh. Wait, I already have that recipe. Okay, well that answers the question. You can get the recipe from ones that you've grown. Which isn't terribly helpful, because I can grow the ones that I've grown. But you know, if somebody else wants to grow an azure cat mushroom, now they can. Yellow petals, no crystals, new crystals, new crystals. Then let's go check my theory about the other Forgotten Temple gateway. So we will set this. So. Stop it! I want to go home. We will set this to the Dark Temple. Okay. And then we'll go to this Forgotten Temple gateway. Which should... It's in a snowy area. So if my theory is correct... Dude Man here will give us... the... blue crystals that we need. I did not need to go that high up. We do what we must because we can. Let's go all the way around this mountain. Hytale. There it is now. There's also crystals out front, so maybe this will tell me what I want to know. Cyan. Cyan. I swear to God, if I go down here and I kill this guy and he drops cyan crystal shards. Blue. Good. He drops blue crystal shards. Theory confirmed. So basically you have to farm these dum-dums to get the necessary components to craft seeds. Yikes. Is all I can say about that. So actually growing those is gonna suck. But the important thing is that we'll be able to. That's what matters. What we might actually want to do is pick up this warp and move it. And then just remember that the Dark Temple's up here, because this is going to be less useful in the long term. Whereas the Forgotten Temple Gateway is much more likely to be useful. There we go. So we're going to grab this. We're going to head back with it. We'll stick it inside that temple, maybe? And then at some point, I'm going to have to find one of the lava ones. And we can put one in there. And we'll probably have to find another sand temple one and put it there. I don't know if there's like another place that you can find these crystal shards, but my gut would tell me no. They clearly want you to farm it this way. I don't know why they want you to be constantly killing these, but you know. Where should we put it? Somewhere down here, probably. And we'll call this Ice Forgotten Temple. Home, save. I don't know why there's a bird here. Don't worry about it. So the stupid cyan things we don't care about. Cyan crystal shards are dead to me. Blue crystal shards will come up here. And now, okay, so now I'm curious. Are there other seeds that require crystal shards? Red, yellow, red, red, blue. No, not yet anyway. All right, I got 7. 1, 2, oh. Just kidding. All right, sweet. So 86. We are gonna need a lot more of these blue crystal shards. So this is gonna be probably like every day. We hop in the warp, kill the dude, come back. Ah. Oh, that's gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? We also need more essence of life, probably. Yeah, so we might want to start crafting some of these other crops. I'm gonna craft. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah. No. Okay, we can get essence of life from various things that we have. There we go. So by doing this, now we can go, I want greater essence of life. Then we can sort. Then we can probably convert some corn. There we go. And the corn's just going to keep growing. Okay, that's lovely. And then it just costs essence of life for those things. So, whatever. We need poop. Which I guess you get from, like, milking a cow or something? I'm a little confused on that one, if I'm honest. I don't think that's how nature works. You know? But what do I know? Okay. Good. Now this guy probably isn't gonna sell me that kind of seed bag. No. That would be too easy. No. Fine. Then I need to go back to smelting. What do we have that I can actually smelt with? I have... No. I almost did that. That would have been stupid. Let's try to narrow some of these things down into like one stack for the moment. And I can probably throw a little bit more in there and a little bit more over there. And then we can use the spoils from that to actually start, like... How much does this cost? 15? It's not urgent yet. So this would up me... Currently, our helmet is 615.6. Oh. Projectile, poison, and physical. This would be projectile resistance, physical resistance, and increases light attack damage. $14, 12. 12. Signature attack damage. Okay, I see. Oh, and you also get more health out of it. So the cobalt is useful for the charged attack. Adamantite is useful for just shinking. And then thorium is for poison resistance. And considering just how much they lean into poison in this game, shockingly useful. You know, we might have to give up and just go look for blue mushrooms. I mean, here is possibly a good place, or do the blue mushrooms appear like along the banks? We can head towards that river. just to check. Because the azure cap mushrooms are kind of a weird one, I think. Hi, frog. Like, you can find them in the desert, in the oases. But you can also find them in Zone 1 along riverbanks. You can also find them maybe in the blue forests. That part I don't remember. Certainly not along this particular river. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not exactly trying to go all over creation looking for these things. But we could head to this blue forest here real quick. It's gonna take a little while for the ones we planted to grow anyway. Presumably down the road, like down the line, we will not need as many of these like all at once, so it will be less of an issue. Like, I suppose if you really wanted to like make a farm out of these plants, what you would do is set up teleporters to a bunch of them, like a bunch of, good catch me, a bunch of the Forgotten Temple gateways. And then just cycle. Every morning you get up, go to one, kill the guy, go back, go to the next one, kill the guy, go to the next one, kill the guy. Did I completely miss this? I did. It's off to the east. I personally feel like it's probably the sort of plant that we are unlikely to need in that kind of quantity. So we can probably get away with just the one. Blue, anything that drops blue petals, please. You guys don't drop blue petals. You're not helpful to me. Are there no sources of water in this blue area? There's one. Oh my god. I'm now starting to understand why. If you look at like the Hytale subreddit, people will be like, surely there's a better way to gather these petals. I didn't think it was going to be all that bad because I was getting a bunch of them and... Oh, shut up. Don't you hawk loogies at me. I was getting a bunch of them and That last tier was only 100, and that seemed fine. But we're way beyond that now. I'm pretty sure I've been here already. Been here, cleaned out all the ferns. Cool. I've probably also been to this other one. No bear. We got what? Oh no, we got 3 out of that. So that's not nothing. Hello, big boar thing. The thing that sucks about these blue areas is that we are going to be stuck with the ferns. And I mean, they do drop a fair number. They seem to have the higher drop rate than the mushrooms, but still. Ow. Ow. Boy, I think at this rate we're just gonna walk to the teleporter. I overshot it. It's over here. Oh, okay. I haven't completely rated this one. If I can find a few more. Nope. If we could even get our count like over 100, that would be very nice. Ooh. This does make me happy then that when we were in that one oasis in the desert, I went kind of nuts gathering all the ferns. Actually, did I gather ferns or did I swipe them for petals? I might have actually gathered the ferns. In which case, if we head back, I might actually have a bunch of ferns that I can whack and get petals that way. And because we can craft the ferns, because I already have this recipe, this is the first recipe of this type I got, then that's fine, because we can eventually gather up blue crystals to grow more if we need for teleporter purposes. Why did you go all the way down here, my guy? What even is this generation here? Okay, we're gonna head towards the porter and head back. I can't ride these guys, can I? That'd be probably asking too much. No? Okay. I am ideally not trying to fight anybody, really. I just want to get to the warp. And, you know, I'll take the essence of life while we're here. Once we go back and we get, and like the next in-game day, we can go kill the guy for more blue crystals. That'll be nice. Ooh, let's not go down there, huh? Hi, Flamingo. I see you, Zone 4. That means we are nearing the portal. I see it. Okay, let's confirm my suspicion here. Confirm or refute. Yeah, we got a bunch. Okay, in that case, we're just gonna milk these. Okay, that got me, we've got almost 100 more now. So I only need 20 more. And when these guys grow up, they'll give me a few more. Not a lot more, but a few. Although, wait. If these guys grow up, we're running like short on time here, but if, am I able to sleep yet? I just want to see if those pop up in the morning where we're at. Because we're really close. I think we can actually pull this off today. If I have enough essence of life. Oh my god, 5 minutes. We'll have to trade some things. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. 8 more. I think we can do this. That's gonna be like 3 or something more of these azure kelps. Let's do a little half stack. That should be exactly enough. Okay, we have, this should now be all of the petals. So now we just need the greater essence of life. Wait, what am I doing? What? You craft, oh, because I'm doing it stupidly. Now we can go 1, 2, 3. We still have extras. There it is. Surely this is it, right? Yes! There's nothing that we cannot craft now. Every workbench that we have is maxed out now. Oh, that feels really, really, really good. Whew. Okay, well, for everybody watching live here, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for joining me on this journey as we continue in our Hytale journey. Now we can move on. We don't have to be upgrading these things anymore. Now we can just start building the base and having a bit more fun. I mean, I do still want to find these last couple recipes here, but we can do that as we go instead of making that like my sole reason for being. So anyway, you know, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're over on YouTube so you don't miss other ones. Make sure you follow if you're over on Twitch. That's going to be it for this week. Next week, I may mix in some other games in addition to Hytale, but I will be back on Monday. So I will see everybody